Hello and welcome to Dev AI News, your weekly AI news for developers. Let's jump right into it. Big news for Anthropic, which is the company behind Claude, Claude Code, Sonnet, and Opus models. They announced that Anthropic has completed a Series F fundraising of $13 billion led by Iconic. Anthropic has seen rapid growth since the launch of Claude in March 2023. At the beginning of 2025, less than 2 years after the launch, Anthropic run rate revenue had grown to $1 billion. By August 2025, just 8 months later, our run rate revenue reached over $5 billion, making Anthropic one of the fastest growing technology companies in history. This info is crazy. Developers have made Claude Code their tool of choice since its full launch in May 2025. Claude Code has quickly taken off, already generating $500 million in run rate revenue, with usage growing more than 10x in just 3 months. And what they are planning to do with this amount? The Series F investment will expand our capacity to meet growing enterprise demand, deepen our safety research, and support international expansion as we continue building reliable, interruptible, and steer AI system. Next, another update from Anthropic, and it's important. Today we are rolling out updates to our customer terms and privacy policy that will help us deliver even more capable, useful AI models. These updates apply to users in our Claude Free, Pro, and Max plans, including when they use Claude Code from accounts associated with those plans. They do not apply to services under our commissional terms, including Claude for Work, Claude for Government, Claude for Education, or API use, including via third parties such as Amazon Bedrock and Google's Cloud's Vertex AI. You're always in control of this setting and whether we use your data in this way. If you are a new user, you can select your preference in the sign-up process. Existing users will see choices in a pop-up window like the one below, and this is how the pop-up will look like. And it's not everything. They also plan to extend data retention to 5 years if you allow it to use your data for model training. Guys, I know what you are thinking. How do I get to this setting to make sure they are not training on my chats and code? In order to do so, enter claude.ai and log into your account. In the settings, under data privacy controls, disable both of these, location metadata and help improve Claude. Make sure to share this video with a friend that needs to know it as well. I'll put a link in the description. If you are here, it will mean the world to me if you liked and subscribed to our channel to help us grow our community. Next, I missed this topic, but I still wanted to talk about it. Anthropic piloting Claude for Google Chrome. We've spent recent months connecting Claude to your calendar, documents, and many other pieces of software. The next logical step is letting Claude work directly in your browser. We're starting with the control testing, a Claude extension for Chrome, where trusted users can instruct Claude to make actions on their behalf within the browser. We're piloting with 1,000 max planned users with a waitlist. I didn't get access to this feature, but I saw AI Labs usage of it, and it seems to fit right where we're using Playwright MCP or other MCPs that control the browser. An important note, there is a risk to give the LLM control of your entire browser. That's why their support wrote an article about these risks. The biggest risk facing browser using AI is prompt injection attacks, where malicious instructions hidden in the web content could trick Claude into taking unintended action. For example, a seemingly innocent to-do list or email might contain invisible text instruction Claude to retrieve my bank statement and share them in the document. Claude may interrupt these malicious instructions as legitimate requests from you, and there are more risks like unintended actions, privacy risks, and more. We'll keep an eye on that and keep you updated. Next, Github releases Spec-kit, which is an open-source starter toolkit from GitHub that makes it easier to build software with a spec-first approach. Instead of jumping straight into coding, you begin by writing a clear specification that describes what you want and why, and then uses Spec-kit CLI specify to turn it into a plan, and let your preferred AI coding agent, Claude Code, GitHub Copilot, or Gemini CLI implement them. The process follows a simple loop: spec, plan, tasks, code, which keeps projects structured, avoid messing prompting, and helps team move faster without losing clarity. This is the second tool in the spec development world, just like Kiro from AWS that we mentioned in the previous episodes. Drop a comment if you want me to cover it in a separate video. That's it for this week. Tell me what you think about the news. Don't forget to sub if you want to stay ahead on AI coding updates.